What's up guys, welcome back to today's video. Figured I would do another cardio talk because I am finishing up my workout with just 5-6 minutes of cardio. I want to talk about something I was thinking about today at work, and that is using your circumstances to your advantage, okay? You know, so many people are in situations where they're just not happy with where they are, or happy with where they're at, or don't think they're making progress, or don't think that where they're at now is shaping them into becoming who or where or what they want to be later on down the road. And it's tough, I know, to kind of look at the present situation and understand where you're at in relation to where you want to go, but you always look back. 100% of the time, I believe you look back, and no matter what situation it was, you believe that it molded you into the person you are today. And 95% of the time, you're very content with the person you are today. You might not be content with where you're at specifically, but I don't think I've met one person that's like, oh, I really hate myself. To elaborate on this, I'm at work, and today I got off of work really late. You know, worked 2 hours longer than I was supposed to, worked a 10-hour day, it was long, it got really crazy, and I was thinking, man, what am I doing this for? You know, I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm making banners. It's not directly related to what I want to do later on down the road. I want to start my clothing line. I want to have a gym. I want to do this. And my circumstances right now are not directly related to where I want to go. However, the circumstances in my environment right now is helping me get to where I want to go. It's helping me make money. I'm making decent money doing this. And the reason we moved from New York is so we could save money, so we can travel. I am saving money so I can travel right now. And it's tough to remind yourself of the circumstances that you're in and know and understand that it's gonna help you get to where you wanna be in the long run. You know, it's hard to do that because a lot of people will just be like, man, I'm working this job I hate. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna do this. Why am I even doing this? And yes, my circumstances aren't great right now, but I know down the road, making the money I'm making now is gonna help so much more in the long run. I'll tell you guys, I'm making $13 an hour, and working any other job, whether it's retail, whether it's in food service, whether it's something else that doesn't require a ton of commitment, my job right now is very flexible. I mean, I can request time off, I can go and travel and do what I want. There's no way I could find something that would pay that well and allow me to take time off. A lot of positions that were paying $10, $12, $15 an hour are going to require a lot of commitment. They're a managerial position, they're a supervisor position. They're something that requires a lot more time put in. Whereas I don't want to be a slave to my job. However, if it's going to give me the circumstances that I have now, making good money and allowing flexibility to travel, I know that it's going to help me grow in the long run. And so, just a reminder to look for the good in every situation. Look for why you're doing it. Understand how it's gonna help you down the road. It can be tough, I know, but take a step back, understand why you're doing it. I don't wanna become a slave to my job. I don't wanna become consumed, working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, where I can't do this type of thing. You know, granted, I got off work late tonight, but I was still able to get to the gym, still able to work on myself personally, but at the same time, it's allowing me to work towards other things I want later down the road. You know, you see, my dad, when I was younger, he told me I was really good at playing ice hockey. And so he was saying how these collegiate players, who 95% of them don't go to the professional level, they don't make a career out of it. However, they use their skills and they use their talents of being really good at something, and they get a free education out of it. A lot of these guys at D1 schools that are really, really good at a sport, no, they don't go to professional. Well, guess what? They don't pay anything for school. They get a free ride because they're good at something. And granted, yes, they're not going to go to the professional level, but they are still getting something out of their environment that they can take into the long run. They're getting a free degree. They're getting an all expenses paid degree. It's going to help them in the long run, despite the circumstances currently. So, you know, he was telling me about my uncle who played in the NFL for 13 years and how he really used his talents to, he wasn't the best player, but he was in the right place at the right time. He made those sacrifices to put in the time, put in the effort, and went to the NFL and made a name for himself and did really well and used his environment to further help him towards where he wanted to get to be. So if that makes sense, I hope it does. Please take it for what it's worth. Again, look for the good in every situation, guys. There's always something positive that can come from a situation. So whether it's a good time, whether it's a bad time, whether it's in between, you're not quite sure where you're at, take a step back, look where you're at, see where you want to go, see how your current circumstances can help you get where you want to go. So that's going to do it for this cardio talk, guys. Just about done with my cardio. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below if you have any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.